One, two, two. There we go. Come on. Come on. How the hell was... I heard somebody was streaming to Twitter again. How the fuck do I want to do that? Going live on Twitter seems like the most useless thing. It was like when they had whatever that shit was that they shut down. Periscope? I was just streaming on Periscope. I was like, I have like 50 viewers. I don't know what they're doing. But I have 50 viewers all at the same time. Oh, this is for live videos. I don't want to have a... Ugh. 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 It's no good. Alright. Look at all these fucking whales, man. On the beach. Alright. So I'm in the process of eating dinner. Of course, because I only have so much time in the day. I worked until like 5 or something. 4 or 5. Got home. Took a shower. I still gotta do laundry. Whatever. Fine. Flesh tanks, man. So, I've heard a lot of people lately talking about Battlefield 4 because it's on sale. Titanfall 2 always comes up, but Battlefield 4 is on sale on Steam, right? And I keep thinking I should get Battlefield 4 on Steam, even though I have owned it since it came out on what's it called? On Origin. I'm not gonna load up Origin. What kind of savage do you think I am? I don't remember the last game I played on Origin. I know I did sign up for the EA's Origin thing, like whatever their service was, but clearly it didn't make much of an impression on me. Oh right, I have to find... I gotta find what's his name. See, this is the kind of thing, like, when you take a break from playing a game, even if it's just, you know, work-related stuff. Like, I had to go to bed last night because I had work today. It's really easy to forget what the fuck you were doing. It's all good, it happens. It happens to somebody every single holiday weekend. It's a damn shame. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if somebody was like, oh yes, I blew up fireworks. It was, I don't know, Valentine's Day. I set up Valentine's Day fireworks.
See you soon.
Oh, these are bodies. I'm really dumb. Oh, look at that. Well, I mean, I've already used this feature before because I thought it feels like you move faster like this, and I kind of wish the game supported like first-person view. This is nice. Ah, Silent Hill. This is very important. I got a picture of the sewer level. Honestly, okay, so this game. I had heard mixed things about this game, and it's a game that, like, I feel like the more I play it, the more I like it. Like, when I had started off, I was like, this is weird. And then I played it more, and I was like, this game is very weird. And then it started to make sense. And I feel like that means that I might be going insane. Like, everything that's happening right now, like, I could not explain what the hell is going on here for sure, but I'm enjoying it. I feel like once you get around, like, acts, or chapter 2 or 3, that's when it actually picks up, but it takes a while to get there. I am 30 hours in, and I still don't fully understand what's happening, and I kind of like that. Because it's committed, and there's nothing else that's like this. Like, look at that.
The little one should be working again.
I'm attached to that character.
Let me see.
Exactly.
Oh, well then.
See, when I look at it, I'm like, oh man, yeah, that's my bridge baby. I had to go, I got sucked up by the supercell, and I have to rescue my bridge baby because
maybe this is
he
a
got
special beach
warped
for
to another
soldiers
beach.
who died in battle.
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Nothing I said
Yes.
makes sense, but it makes sense to me now.
I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
Discard precious hardware? Never. So, do you still share memories? I see.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down as you get us both out of here.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
So the fact that the thing has a name, I don't know where that came from. It's just at some point in the game, he's like, oh, you gotta give me back Lou. And I'm just like, yeah, alright, cool, Lou. Yes, definitely. Gotta save Lou. I don't know where that name came from. But again, I guess just the big thing I appreciate about this game is just how different it is from everything else and how, like, committed it is to being whatever this is. And then there's, like, crazy moments like this here, too, which is, this is neat. Didn't see this coming. there hasn't really been an explanation for why this guy has like an assault squad or anything yet, and I like that too because I feel like it's something where like, oh, they're gonna explain it at some point, right? They have to, but they don't, I guess. I also have hematic rounds or standard rounds. This one uses my blood, so that's also my health, which that doesn't even make sense. They're like, oh, this is how you damage BTs. I don't know why. It's because he's got something in his blood.
Maybe.
I don't know why that's happening.
We need reinforcements. Get back out there.
Normal shotgun shells. Oh, I got a blood bag.
My baby. I was...
Rally and regroup. Get back out there.
Here is my blood bags. I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing or not. I'm assuming because he keeps disappearing, I am.
Move! Move! Open fire!
Maybe this is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison. Maybe.
Did I do good? I did okay.
Lou, how's little Lou doing?
No response.
Well, look at that. The child's taking a shine to me. You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead. I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time. The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him. Because he was a repatriate.
Yo.
People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died,
Boy.
her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time.
Didn't know he could go
Didn't
to
have
walls.
to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat. I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial, grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No ka, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother. No afterlife. No beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it. Because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see. I looked him up in our database.
Oh, that's why that chapter is called
Found a
Hunger.
match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the
I
battlefield.
really love how the monster cans are in
Time for a
frame.
shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
Sam, do you copy?
I can't skip this.
As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
EX grenade number 0.
Very
Still there,
long
Sam?
shower.
If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
You okay?
Okay then.
Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. They don't want to repeat of last year.
Oh my goodness. That's
I'm so sorry.
Tuxedo Mask.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome to Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam, the west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt. Beyond it is Edgenut City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once you use the Cupid to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive. We need you to bring her home safely. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Hartman will help you get it done.
Oh boy.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know the reason why. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the death stranding. Suffice it to say,
1 minute remaining.
I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
Okay. Winter clothes. What the fuck? Oh, this is some bullshit. I think I thought I picked up, or I thought I saw winter clothes, and I was like, no, I'm not going back over there because it was in that blizzard. Sorry, whiteout. Is Hartman's lab at the Heart? Yeah. Of course it is. The Heart Lake. Put on the power glove. It's so bad. Power gloves, put on gloves. Hmm.
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Millingan's special. Be
One day
funny
I will play
if
FF8.
This Haw of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
Ah. When Final Fantasy VIII came out, I think that was around when I had my when I actually had a PlayStation. Like, not when I actually had it, I guess around when I actually like bought mine. But I didn't get around to playing it because at the time I think it had already come out like right before I got my PlayStation or something. And I had heard people talking like, oh man, 7's the one to play. So I played 6 and 7 first. I don't know if I can have her. We'll see. Yes, I didn't buy them. I was thinking about buying them. I wish I bought them. No, it was at my job. I guess they put them on display or whatever because 4th of July weekend. I guess people want red hot goldfish for the 4th of July. I can't really make the connection there, but yeah. We don't have any chiral crystals, do I? Got 102. All going in here. All right.
Thank you for your contribution.
Please work. Yes. Up that way.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Ice member. I am very tired because I work a lot, but I wanted to play something, you know, before I got ready for bed. Rough, like working, I don't know, like 8 to 10 hour days every single day. If it's like every now and then, it's not too bad, but since it's almost every day, it's a lot. Like 6 or 7 days a week. Maybe a way to get from here to here to there. These aren't that far apart. And this sucks. If I could, I would take this back there, but I just wasted the vehicle.
Wonder if anyone's watching.
I was trying to get over here. This game is trying to tell me I can't do what I want to do. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. You can tell from how I'm like popping up the structure, this is not what they want me to do. My jackass moment.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
What? The world's most popular porter. Ah.
Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
We're almost there, technically. Right. What's that for? I hate how that's a heart-shaped location and it's Hartman's lab.
Please proceed into the facility with the cadaver. Good work.
Hello?
Please proceed into the facility with the cadaver.
What? It's weird. Oh my goodness, does he have some weird quirk too? And how I feel like when somebody walks into my room, it's like, oh, there are all these RGB lights in here. Look, got a family.
Hardman.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Everybody has a weird thing about them, and it's all becoming clear. It's great. No, there's nobody behind him.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
I want a keyboard like that.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60
shit, he's
deaths
got my
and
setup.
60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to
I just
search
need a
the beach
webcam
for
like
my
that.
departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549. I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiphomia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
Also, you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited.
The likes. The random people giving you a thumbs up and it gives you a like. I love it.
Took their toll on my
Oh,
heart.
it's so good.
Muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation. Oh. A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing we were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child.
What are all those?
One
Oh
person,
man, his
one
shelf.
beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions. I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What the hell is up with that thing? The media shelf is pretty impressive. Enter the matrix. Hmm. Wish I knew all these things were things to zoom in on.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, ablution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films? You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly,
Hey, what's up,
the
man?
21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me.
The likes.
As it happened,
The likes, I love it.
read about your circumstances.
This game is being
my
great.
family in an accident too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach. The people who died in the 2 void outs were there. What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart, but it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here
this is
before
pretty
you go back
neat.
to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prepper-owned station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
He just knows that's the thing that you have to do. Not really sure why. What a dumb game. I love it. This game is the best. Look at the thumbs up. What a stupid game. Oh, it's so good. It's so good because it'll be so serious and it's just all of a sudden there's a completely dumb thing like that.
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Amelie's status or what Higgs is up to. Now, that's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edgenot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo-Devo biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station. Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. Especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
I think this game is incredible. It's somehow both really stupid and then really neat at the same time. The dumbest thing, that thumbs up that just happened. Like, that is a great example of how this game can somehow manage to be really stupid and then really... really great. Oh, boy. It took a while. It definitely took a while. I'll tell you this: the first 25 hours. It wasn't 25 hours. That's because if you play League, everybody that plays League is miserable playing League. I'm kidding. It's a thing. Again, this is why I've been playing so many single player games lately, is because like I turned on Quake Champions the other day and I was like, I missed this game. But they added voice chat and I was like, I am totally okay with not really playing this. No, you're great. I think everybody thinks they suck. They either think they suck or they think that they're the best. Which can't be true. And the way those ranking systems tend to work is like, you end up getting ranked, if I remember right, with people that are like near / slightly above your skill level, so you end up losing 50% of your matches, which is very frustrating. Probably is like my Street Fighter history or something. Just a moment. Yeah, you told me about Bioshock. I didn't know about Black Mesa. Special moves in the 5-1-2 rule. Theory Fighter. Black Mesa is a game I almost bought.
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral
I have so many other games.
No doubt the result
Like I know it's better, but I could also just play Half-Life again.
His work can't proceed.
Which is, I reinstalled Half-Life recently. It's supposed to be really good.
We need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
Like, I do like Half-Life a lot, kind of. Besides Zen. Zen is stupid.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous.
Zen is burned in my head. I played that section twice, and it's been burned in my head forever as being like, oh, this is really weird.
Leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach. If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb. A Bridges paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it. Apparently, the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open. Now, hopefully I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives, but in case I do, make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what.
This isn't gonna go good.
Sam, I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but you need... Any irregularities should trigger an alert.
If only I knew this bomb was going to weigh that much. Because my problem right now is I might have to switch this out. Whatever. Yeah, I can't make this whole run like this. because my dumbass decided to drive a motorcycle up into a mountain. Unfortunate, I've got a speed skeleton level 2, I've got the power skeleton level 1, which this will help me hold this stuff. This is no good, man. So my goal is to get to, I think it was this one first, and then I need to get down to this one. I don't see a way to get there easily. Not on the vehicle, at least. I'd have to go... What the hell is this? That probably does mean something, so I can't really go this way. So I'd have to go, like... here... and then what? Then around? Let's try to be responsible. Let's take, where am I? So we'll go... here. We'll go to this. How the fuck do I get to this mountain? This is the person that needs the damn bomb. This is the problem, is that they want me to go in that order, but this person needs the bomb down here. And even then, like, if I go down this way, getting back up here is probably not... Yeah, look at that. Look at that terrain. Like, if you need a bomb, don't be here. Be somewhere else. What a dildo.
So, Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death and extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab? Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCoy.
Okay. I'm like, oh man. Not super close. Okay, let's just check on Lou. Yo. Hey, guess what happens if you drop a bomb? Apparently the bomb goes off. That was me wondering what would happen if I was on a save point and then not moving to see what would happen when I was on a save point. Which apparently does not mean shit. It just means that I'm on the place. Alright. Man. Fuck it. Whatever. I'll do a lot. I think I have to make those, I gotta redraw my damn map that I had. Alright, so it was... What was it? It was basically... pretty much just get here. And then... Don't die. I had the best plans.
Sam, so Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death and extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab? Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCall.
1999. I still feel like going this way is my best bet because my other option is go up here. But I feel like going up there. I guess let's give it a shot, see what happens. So we go here, and then down here, and then down this way, and then there. This is the definition of some bullshit. Oh boy. Oh, that's right. That's the other disadvantage. So I have the... whatever they're called on. The all-terrain legs. I don't have the power legs on, and the other disadvantage to that is that, like... the fuck, wait. Oh, anyway, I was going to say that the other disadvantage is, like, I can stand up straight better with these, but I can't, like... can't hold my mouth, can I? Anyway, I can't sprint, basically. Why is this one red? I guess they're red when they're disconnected? I guess that worked. Let's go in and adjust my cargo. Something's gonna have to get dropped. Something's wrong. Don't really need two of these, I'm sure. Well, that's cool. Where the fuck is this thermal pad that I think I've ruined? So annoying. What condition is my stuff in? Usually I have those containers with me, but I don't see any of them on me. I got a feeling I can't make a Nope.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified.
Whatever, man. At this point, I don't give a shit.
Cargo verified. Thank
you. Give me an F.
Sam Bridges. Oh, thank God for that. I was worried you might not get here in time. but then I've done nothing but worry of late. I've been haunted by those visions you doom sufferers see. That end-of-day stuff? I put the nightmares down to fatigue. Possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we got it before the suicidal stage. Dying's not an option. My research is nowhere near complete. It's not just my life you're saving here. It's my life's work. I really appreciate you doing this, you know. It can't have been easy coming here on your own. Thank you, Sam.
You can take it. Was that B? Oh, it's an A.
Oh, yes. Right then.
Hey, look, I got a climbing anchor version 2. Ooh.
And just like that, I'm part of the UCA, with access to a treasure trove of historical research materials. Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now, assuming I can prove once and for all that that's what it is. Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone. Can you believe I found chiral deposits in strata dating back 65.5 million years? Evidence of an ancient death stranding.
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before the dawn of man. This stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the Chiralian readings. In the distant past, earthquakes cause frictional melting along fault lines, producing layers of what is known as pseudotaculite. We call these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of Chiralium in this of all strata cannot be a mere coincidence. It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. And not just then. The chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata corresponding to other extinction events too.
So I have to fight a dinosaur?
That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance of beaches. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data. You've furthered our individual research projects and ensured that it is only a matter of time before we recover all we have lost and solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning. See this through, Sam, and there's no telling what we might learn.
Good work. New order available. Please access... delivery terminal for further information.
Take 3 of these. That's what I was looking for right there.
Come on, keep it. You can do it.
Hey there!
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright. Hmm.
Beginning. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I'm gonna drop a bunch of this stuff. That's stuff in there. Be alright.
Sure thing.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
This is the direction I was going in. It's going straight towards that ladder. Go ladder here and then down here. This is the part I'm not sure about. This looks like a trap. The other option is go down there and then go around. Whatever. We'll see when I get there. The thing that sucks is that the weight isn't, or not the weight, the distance isn't that bad. It's just weird. Like where it's at.
One foot, right in front of the other.
We're hitting one of those whiteouts in a second. That's what it looks like. Here's some crystals. Oh shit, I forgot to put the thing on. How do I use this? The name of the song is Patience, which is the thing I definitely don't have right now. Why is that? What was the point of that ladder? $50-50 chance of dying. Still here. Climbing down a snowy mountain holding a bomb on your back. There's nothing like this game that I've ever played. Here's what's fucked is that if that container is ruined, I need to make it to this time ball shelter like ASAP. Because that means... Oh, jeez. I think my battery's recharging. Can't tell. It was definitely about to go just down there. Just fuck this mountain. Guy gets all the likes.
Just toppled over.
I like how that thing, it looks warm. Almost out of battery.
Construction complete.
Oh, look at that.
That's a big one.
I'm breaking my rule and I'm still playing. I should already be in bed. Yo, what is that? What am I walking up on? I realized this person was trying to do an experiment in a tar pit, but man, looks like a pit of tar.
Time for a drink.
Oh, I should take his advice, huh?
Keep on keeping on.
Thanks to the paleontologist.
God damn.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Much appreciated, friend. Thanks to you, we can finally move ahead with the dig. I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated. Not that I need to tell you. You did it after all, though I can't for the life of me imagine how.
Amazing.
You can set up the chiral.
I don't have a bomb on my back anymore, thank goodness.
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask. A local porter was on his way here with something very valuable, but dropped it en route. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks, he says, almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier, but that's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord. An umbilical cord. Color me skeptical, but the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity. Which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does the dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment. Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord. The cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest, where toxic gases have a tendency to build up. Old Mr. Reliable claims his cargo scanner is broken, and there's no way he can recover the shipment. But you could track it down. To protect you against the fumes, I'll provide you with an oxygen mask. Just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept the order.
That fossil could represent an epochal discovery. While there are examples of viviparous fish, an ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of. And if it is indeed 200 million years old, it would also correspond with the end Triassic extinction. Another one of the big five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being lost.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for...
An oxygen mask, huh? Good idea. It'll filtrate the air and keep you breathing normally. In addition to protecting you from toxic gases, it'll also help to reduce fatigue from strenuous activity, making it easier to keep your balance. If it didn't have a limited battery life, I'd tell you to keep it on the whole time. But it does, so don't.
I should probably make another pair of boots. Yeah.
Order assigned.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and stop here because I got a feeling this mission could take a while. So, I guess early happy 4th, and I will see you later. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be on tomorrow or not because I have to be up for work. I need to leave my house at like 3 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Hooray. I'm gonna be at the door by like 5 tomorrow morning. So anyway, see you later. Peace.